I feel like I come in and I'm challenged every single day.
We need to be the thought leader.
Sometimes it can be competition, but it's friendly competition. It helps.
An employee coming to work here, it's not just a job, it's an opportunity to have an impact on the world.
My name is Jessica Chevalier, and I'm an aeronautical engineer on the F-22. I work in the loads group of the structures department, and I'm currently working on the simulation trying to model how the airplane would fly under different weight configurations. When I'm outside and I see the aircraft flying, it's one of the most fascinating things ever. We're working on a 5th generation fighter, and there's nothing that's comparable to it out there. There have been a couple of instances where I've been trying to write a code and trying to solve this problem analytically, and I cannot get the answer, and then I'll go home and I'll work out, and all of a sudden it'll just click, and I'm like, oh my gosh, and I have to write it down immediately. I feel like I'm helping keep our troops safe because the analysis that I am also working on, makes sure that the pilot is safe and that he's not doing something to the aircraft that's going to make it fall out of the sky.
My name is Charlie Pfeifler. I'm a mechanical engineer working on the HULK program, which is the Human Universal Load Carrier. The HULK is a human exoskeleton. It's not the next Iron Man. It basically helps the soldier carry the load. Soldiers have to carry packs up to about 100 or 200 pounds. And what this will do is this will take the load off the soldier's back and transfer it to the ground, minimizing injuries. It won't make you run faster and you can't fly with it, but it'll help reduce a lot of the injuries they see. What I did was I essentially ran the lab and helped make sure everything moved, solving problems from parts that were out of spec, that didn't fit together, to how does it actually go together. A lot of times parts will come in and it might be even a thousandths over or a thousandths undersize, and that might be just enough to make it not fit or not function properly. So that's good. I've always been a little bit obsessive compulsive, so it works out very well for me. There's always a challenge to overcome, and I do really enjoy that. I think a lot of people just get wrapped up in what they're doing, and they get the blinders on and get sucked up into the day-to-day. They just need to step back and think about what they're actually doing. You may be writing a boring document, but that document's going to go towards producing a warship.
My name is Michael Viserker. I'm a software engineer for JSF Training Systems and part of the Innovation Garage here at Global Training and Logistics.
Envision pushing this block that's on the screen away from it.
In the garage, we have a number of different projects that allow engineers to come in, work on them, do 2-3 week projects, try to get an idea from their head into a little prototype that they could then use and showcase to our engineering staff. And then from there, see if we can get some sponsored innovation money for it, if it's a good idea, if it's something that will be of value to the company.
When I came here, I was actually asked to build what we called the holodeck, which you've probably seen on Star Trek. But the question is, how do you build something like that? How do you just sort of, what does that mean in the context of what Lockheed is trying to do?
Innovation comes from the people and our employees. That's where innovation is going to start.
Oh, I can see myself being in this field forever. I love airplanes, I love technology.
Sometimes you have to step back and look at it and go, wow.
The best motivation you can ever have is to be part of something very big and very important. And that's what we find here basically every day.